Hello, my name is Daryl Waddy, and I'm a sales representative with Coldwell Banker Peter Benninger Realty, just like the introduction said. Today, the Waddy Way brings you to a bustling and rapidly expanding area of Waterloo region known as Doon South in Kitchener. Growing up in Waterloo region, I had always thought of Doon as the home of Conestoga College and also Doon Heritage Crossroads, where you would learn about the olden days, 1914, when a lot of changes were coming to the region. These days, Doon has become a great choice for professionals who need quick access to the 401, with Milton's GO train station only about 40 minutes away. So back up the car, it's time to go for a tour. Vroom, 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 vroom. There's a lot of diversity to Doon because there are many eras in which homes were built. There's the olden days Doon, as I like to call it, with Doon Heritage Crossroads. There's also the 1900s era homes on Old Tilt Drive, as well as there's also Pioneer Park, as most people refer to it, which was built around 1968 when the city of Kitchener realized it needed more rooms for homes to especially feed the growing industrial area just north of Homer Watson. What some people fail to recognize is the little builder drawings aren't exactly what you do get. So you want to be aware of what the traffic patterns are, your setting of your home, and if you're unsure of what you can do to maximize these values, that's where a trusty realtor like Daryl Waddy could come into play for you. This brings us to the Waddy Way note for the day. I'm going to teach you how to get free golf in Doon. This is all you have to do. Find a 203-ounce meteorite on the 16th tee block, and you yourself can get free golf. That's what happened to a gentleman on July 12th in 1998. Found a 203-ounce meteorite and got free golf for the rest of the year. That's fantastic. Location is key again in Doon area, and you're so close to so many golf courses. Whistlebear, Doon Golf and Country Club, New Dundee. It's a paradise for many. So you're probably wondering, how do we get from a vast wilderness owned by the Mohawk Indian tribe to some sort of fantasticness like this? Let me tell you how. And this is one of the few times where history is going to become fun for you. 210 years ago, John Bean purchased 3,600 acres from Richard Beasley. We're not going to get into that this week. In fact, John and Mr. Bechtel were the first people to actually register land in this area. Soon thereafter, many other German families moved into the area and settled here. Notables being the grandparents of Sir Adam Beck. Later on, there was a huge growth in the Doon area with the likes of Adam Ferry, who moved here from Preston to open a grist mill, sawmill, tavern, and distillery. Adam Ferry was more of a visionary than an actual business person, but whatever he did looked great. He in fact built a huge masonry mill, which was a lot different for the time. Most mills at the time were actually wooden, but this masonry mill and the whole complex that he made became quite the sight, and that's where the name Doon Mills came from. The issue is, being that Adam Ferry was more of a visionary than a business person, his plans weren't quite feasible. And in fact, the mill actually burst and washed away the whole complex with it. When Adam Ferry turned ill, his business was signed over to his brother Robert Ferry. And I don't think there was any better move that could have been made for the growth of the Doon area, as Robert Ferry was a business person. These days, a major route through the area of Doon is actually Robert Ferry Drive. And it's a good thing it was Robert Ferry Drive, because if it was Adam Ferry Drive, chances are it'd be broken up cobblestone with weeds growing in between, leading to nowhere, but it would have looked really awesome when he built it. Thank you very much for joining with me on this tour of Doon, where there's old homes, new homes, custom homes, big homes, small homes, condos, apartments, and townhomes. But Doon Mills is about more than just homes. It has great proximity to everything. The 401, the golf courses like I mentioned, but still you have access to great schools, And one of the amazing things in this area is all of the public schools actually have daycares. So if you have any questions or would like to buy or sell in this great area known as Doon, please do not hesitate to call me, Daryl Waddy, sales representative at Coldwell Banker, Peter Benninger Realty, at 519-742-5800, extension 246. 2.